press conference off with the first question for Dylan Ferrandis, a 1-1 on the afternoon. That's a very impressive day here. Tell us a little bit about what made this track so special to your abilities.
I don't know. I think it's a track that looks a little bit like the track we had in GP, and for sure my experience from the GP helps me a lot on a track like that. But I don't know. It was a crazy day. You know, we didn't expect the rain, and this morning the track was really difficult to manage because it was really slippery, a couple parts muddy, but all the really hard parts on the track was really slippery, so it was a little bit crazy. And for the moto, the track was really good, but yeah, here it's always tough. You know, Washougal is a really difficult track for us as a rider because you never have a good vision with the shadow, and yeah, the traction is really difficult to find. So it's not easy, but I mean, managed to make the perfect day. So really happy, and yeah, that's crazy. Or my season goes so far. Like I can do one weekend 1-1, and the next one 4 overall. So that sucks, but I mean it's the way it is, and I need to work on that. But yeah, for me today was a really good day, and I think in second moto we did a crazy show with Adam, and was good I think for the fan and everybody who was watching. Was crazy till the end. I made a small mistake on the last lap before the whoops, and was fun moto.
Adam Cianciarulo, Moto 1, you finished up with the third. How was that moto for you?
Yeah, it's weird. Both motos, I felt like I came out of the gate good. Like I felt like I did everything right, and I just didn't get that great of a start for some reason. So first moto started off like that. I went up to the left side of the hill, horsepower hill, where it was still kind of wet, and I had a couple guys get by me there. So had to get around them, and then got up to Dylan and Justin, and Justin made a little mistake, and Dylan got by, and you know, I was trying to get around Justin and just kind of. The berm kind of looked like it was dry and hard, and I laid it over pretty hard in it, and it was just a little bit muddy still, so it kind of pushed away from me, and I ended up tipping over. But overall, I feel like I rode really good. I think I could have maybe been a little bit more aggressive on some passes out there, but these guys were riding really good, and unless you're a lot faster than the guy in front of you out there, especially compared to the other tracks we've raced so far, it's pretty difficult to pass. So I was a little bit disappointed with the first moto because I felt like my speed was really good, and only to come out with a third, it wasn't the best, but good ride for me.
Justin Cooper, first motos have been your friend all year long. Today, a good ride, but what was different about the first moto today?
Everything was kind of going to plan. Just made a little mistake in the whoops. Like, if I was gonna make a mistake, that's not the place to do it, because once you lose your momentum there, it's hard to get back up on. And even get any momentum from there on out. So yeah, I was able to lose the lead there, and kind of shaking my head after that. It was kind of a bummer. Felt like I had it maintained pretty well, and was just finding like my lines and starting to flow. So second moto got a good start again. I think I was second and just ran wide. Like Adam said, I went up that left side of the horsepower hill was pretty muddy. So I ended up over there, and I think I went from like second to like eighth. So. Even almost crashed over the top, not being able to see because I was getting roosted all the way up. But it was a little sketchy there, but was able to put my head down and kind of. I saw that these guys, tiptoeing away, so was trying to make some passes, but like Adam said, it's pretty hard to pass out there. But I did my best and was able to, get close to Mike there at the end for third, but didn't get the pass done. But overall, really solid day, and I felt like my riding turned around pretty good for today.
I'd like to open up now to questions from the media. Who'd like that?
Aaron Hatch with Racer X. This is a question from Dylan. The season's winding down, and you're facing a deficit in points. Is there added pressure on you? Do you feel extra pressure to win every moto here on out, or is it relaxing knowing that you have one thing that you have to do?
It's not really a pressure. It's just I want to win this championship. So if I want to win this championship, I have to win moto. I have to beat AC every time, and so it's not a pressure, but it's just big frustration when I do a weekend like last weekend at Melvin, and I'm in good position and do a mistake alone and lose some points. So I was really mad, and yeah, this after Melville was the Sunday was tough for me. I was really mad and angry, so just that. No, it's no extra pressure. It's just try to always give my best, and yeah, the goal now is to beat AC every time I can, and try to gain some point. The more I can, that's all.
Chris Cooksey, Vital MX. Adam, so that section in the back where you're going to flat, do you worry you're going to blow a wheel out or something? Because you were just sending.
No, I mean, I was losing a lot of time right there coming out of that. I feel like I would always get to his rear tire in that right-hand corner before that triple, before the single, and it was frustrating me every lap. I'd get close and then I'd lose it right there every time. So I don't think it's something that you're going to do every time. Like you know, I made up a fair amount of time the last lap, so you're thinking just do that a little bit earlier, maybe you'd have a shot. I mean, it's kind of a thing. Honestly, like my back is like sore from doing it. Like I was up there a long time. It's one of those things you got to kind of land. You got to be strong on the bike and kind of land wide open. And I think I wanted to leave it. Even when I lose like that, it sucks losing. Like it's awful. I hate it. But I had a good time out there, and I felt like I left it all out there. And doing stuff like that, obviously I was emptying the tank on the last lap. As long as when I pull on, you know, whatever the result is, as long as I pull onto the tent and I know that I left it all out there, that's when I can go back and I can have a couple, you know, solid weeks. Like the ones where you feel like you kind of let it get away, those are the ones that suck. So I just wanted to leave it all out there, and I'm going to look for everything I can always, and that's what I'm going to do every moto from here on out.
Okay, this is for both you and Justin. So at the next round, they're going to announce the Motocross of Nations. If you're asked, do you want to do it, and have they asked you?
Justin?
Yeah, I'd like to do it. It'd be an honor, honestly. So, yeah, whatever they choose to do there is, I'm excited for it. I'm up for the challenge, and if they pick me, I'll do my best to represent my country.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, I'd love to do it. I think logistically, with the team moving forward, it'd be something that I'd have to figure out. And that's really all I have to say about it.
You said your team moving forward. Are you staying? What's your future?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Next question from the media.
Adam, you talked about it not stinging so bad, a loss like you had today.
Say it again, sorry.
You talked about when you lose, like you left it all out there. You didn't let it get away from you. You left it all out there. It stings less. Okay. Is there a part of you that feels also like you're leaving the door open just a little bit for Dylan on these days when you were so close to getting that 6-point swing?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. You never want the momentum to go the other way, especially at this point in the championship. I mean, you know, let's say I have a good day, I beat him both times, and the gap's 42 points instead of now it's 28. Like that makes a big difference, and certainly like for his confidence and everything. Obviously, he went 1-1 today. The momentum's on his side, and it's just something that we'll have to address at Unadilla and do the best we can. But like I said, looking back, 2020 vision, you can always do stuff better. I mean, I'll replay that second moto in my head 45 times between now and when I go to sleep, and I'll pick out I could have done this, could have done that. But in the moment, I gave it everything I had, and that's all I can ask for out of myself, man. That's what I've done all year long. I've done my best even when I failed, and that's what it's all about. You can only do your best, and obviously it still sucks to lose. You know, it's not like you just do your best and you're like, oh yeah, whatever. But yeah, like I said, I had so much fun out there with him. I felt like we were going super fast, and it's fun to be out there. You know, the crowds, everybody's on their feet, and it sucks to lose, but at the same time, it's like I rode really well. I'm confident in my speed, so it's one of those things. Like, may the best man win. Let's do it.
Next question from the media.
I just want to know what you guys are going to be doing during the break.
The same thing we do all season. We're still. I mean, we got 3 rounds left now, and just the weekend off doesn't really change much, except a little bit more training, a little bit more days of training when we're at home. So yeah, just go back, do what we've been doing, and take the riding into Unadilla, and give it our all again.
Not moving? You don't moving?
Well, yeah, I just bought a house, so moving in there. I'll be That's a good point. So I'll be moving when I get back tomorrow when I get home. So just bought a house out in California, but I'll be out there for a little bit. So figured I'd settle down and get my own place. So yeah, that'll be taking up most of my off week. It's a good point.
Same for me. I also move in my new house tomorrow, Monday. So gonna take a couple of days. After that, back to work and try to rest a little bit and finish the season strong.
Yeah, for me, honestly, at a risk of being super boring, I mean, obviously we're going to train, do whatever, but I really like golfing, and I really don't get to do it too much during the week because it's so hot. And like, you go, let's say on Wednesday we do our bike ride in the morning, and then we go after. Then you're tired for Thursday, and everyone's Thursday, so I just don't golf during the week. But now we have a weekend off, I may get out there on Wednesday, maybe Saturday, we'll see.
Any other questions from the media? Gentlemen, thank you very much. Enjoy your week off. We'll see you all back at Unadilla. This was the 250 class. We'll have the 450 riders.